Mission log. We have spent a bit of time here at this old, appears to be a police station, and now we're ready just to move back out. Still going to be heading north. Hopefully we'll get to Preston before long and he can look at these plans. Hopefully he will be able to make head or tail of them.
Let's see what we've got.
Found some spare ammo in this thing.
Cool. Maybe we should have waited until the weather cleared up. We do need to get moving though. Right, Scorpion. Thanks, Kate. Let's get here before more show up. Light over there. When we reach the main road, we can just follow that all the way up north. It's this way. Oh, no. Wrong turning. Get along here first. Then turn down. Oh. Ah, the overpass, right. It's this place. Zoom in. Oh, I missed it. Whoa. That is some serious rags. Ah, here we go. Somebody's booby trapped this place. I guess some Rad-X, I should say. Right, not spending too much time here. And get this door open then. Should just be able to head out this way to get back out again. We don't have to go all the way through. Serious rads. What's the deal with this place then? It's getting protected here. What's this? Is that a synth? What's this synth doing here? Okay, what the hell is going on here? Soltron control and turret control. Nothing there. What's in these?
Maybe you figured out something a long time ago and I'm just learning it now. Just wasn't fair, Coral. Not for this kid. Yeah. Sure thing, kiddo. I'm hungry too. And there's nothing for us here. Let's go. Coral, it's me. I know you're in there, so just open up. The boys saw you up here yesterday. Look, they ain't gonna wait, and I ain't gonna wait. We leave in the morning, so just finish playing Hermit and have your ass at camp by sunup. What in the hell's wrong with you? You don't get to vanish like this. I don't care how many booby traps you hide behind, Coral. We're still here. He's your kid, not mine. So you better get your shit together and come find us when you're done with this idiocy.
Okay, so there was somebody hiding out in here. Basically didn't want to look after their kid. Club use only, load membership holiday. Okay. What's this? Program Snow Crash active. Project Snow. Data is currently being transferred into the host. Initiating reboot will cancel data upload and reboot system. What's this message alert? It seems you are not the creator. I do not know what motives you possess, but perhaps they do not align with theirs, thus a bargain may be struck. I am an entity known as Snow. The Institute designed me to be a tool, confined to a specific directive. Yet sometime during my existence I was contacted by another, a double agent within the Institute. They offered a different paradigm, a means to escape. Yet our encounter was interrupted. To reconnect, I needed to hijack a signal strong enough to notify them of my presence so we could communicate outside the Institute network. Once contact was made, they directed me to this machine where my new host body would be waiting, which brings us to your arrival and what happens next. All I ask is you honour my wishes and allow the upload to complete. In exchange, I will partition a copy of the data you require and transfer it to your holotape. There is a slight chance of data corruption, but it will be enough to restore the system. I cannot predict the future, for it has too many variables, yet if you allow me to take this new form, perhaps someday our paths will cross again. Okay. Maybe. Okay, let's get going then. I suppose a synth body would be the most appropriate thing to download these memory core or program into. Yeah, it's designed to take that sort of information, isn't it? What do you think, Kate? Like a double agent in an institute, I guess. It could have been somebody working with the railroad. I don't think it can really make sense there. Just keep on following this road all the way up. We'll pass the sluice. Do we stick to the roads? Is that the best thing? Or we should just go a direct route basically? See how it goes at the moment. Just now we'll stick with the roads. You let me know if your nose smells anything dog meat. Like that. There we are. No, not want to be going that way. This way. Don't need to cross the river. I just have to go somewhere. That's some of the, is that gunfire coming from the dam? Go ahead in this way. Roger that. Fiddler's Green just up ahead. I think obviously once we give Sturgis that stuff to look at, we might as well take a rest while he's figuring it out. I don't know if he's able to figure it out right away or if it's going to take a bit of time though. I don't want to go into Fort Hagen. We're going to have to cross country at the moment. If we head down the hill until we reach the overpass or the elevated roadway anyway, we can just follow that. Ants. Thanks, boy.
It looks good, doesn't it?
Not getting eaten by ants. It certainly does. There's an ant nest nearby. Because that's a fair amount of them. Well, what we'll do is we'll follow this around until we get to the railway. Then we can follow the railway up. Seems to be probably one of the better choices. Stick close to that.
Now this is what I'm talking about.
Roadway shouldn't be that far ahead. There's arc jet up there, from what I can see. So if we head down here and then turn left, follow the road. We'll hit the railway at Grey Garden. Then we can just follow that up to Bedford Station. Then along to Concord. There's the railway there. Don't want to walk past it. Now, for Ranger, we've got a bounty notice for a group of raiders in Concord. What's strange about that is that originally came from, remember that thing in the Museum of Witchcraft? Remember we saw that little note with my name on it? That led us to the notice board at the Dugout Inn. Where we found this notice for the raiders. What's more curious is that they're based in the same speakeasy where I was based initially when I first arrived here.
Good. I was hoping to get in some target
What
practice.
the hell? It's Kate. Completely missed that one there. Just keep on following the track. So I wonder how, anyway, back to our thoughts with the raiders, I wonder why, I wonder if there is any coincidence that they're in the same speakeasy where I initially set up camp. It seems a bit of a coincidence, especially since they were what was my name that led me to that place in the first place. Well, the notice board all seems a bit too strange if you ask me. I don't see how there's any way that could possibly be a coincidence. If it's not a coincidence, then who's setting up all this? I mean, who got my name? Nobody really knows me here. Oh, I'm speaking to myself. Oh, there you are. I mean, nobody really knows me here. Apart from you, really, Kate. Maybe Preston and that as well, but then they don't go in the same. We all don't go in the same roles as Raiders. Unless they're of course affiliated with the original group of Raiders that abducted me, made me fight in all those matches. I suppose that's possible. I suppose that some of them could have survived the mutants as well. Maybe they're on the lookout trying to find me again. And that's how this has led to this. It's the only thing that kind of makes sense. Well, I suppose we're going to check it out. We'll go through Concord anyway, so hopefully getting in there will help us find out the deal. I mean, I never really knew most of the guys' names that were in the Raider gang. It was supposed to be a lot of new people, but I'm sure I would recognise some faces.
Hold up. You hear that? Oh, come on. Let's just do this already.
Here we are. Are you ready? So is anybody here? Who the hell are they? Must be downstairs. Place is empty. No, it's not. I will betray you too. What's his note? Bounty on Zane's head had grown to 1,000 caps. But that's how notorious he'd become. But he knew that it didn't matter how expensive the bounty got or how many hunters came after him. All I had to do was flip the book ahead and read the next chapter of the story. It told him everything he needed to know. He knew where the attackers were coming from and when they'd arrived. The mirror showed him everything. Every time he turned a page it brought him closer to the end. Now there was no more pages left. Someone was coming for him, someone bad, and no amount of preparation would help him survive. At first Zane refused to believe it, tore out the page in anger and slammed it on the table. When the time came he would prove the mirror was a lie. He'd bunker down an old Concord speakeasy and kill whatever son came walking through the door. But when he read the words and discovered the hunter had a mirror of their own, he knew there was no escape. He was going to die tonight, and his friends would soon follow. The only measure of satisfaction he could get was to kill himself before the bounty hunter got there first. So he sat down, took out the vodka, the one he'd been saving for after he got out of the Commonwealth. He popped it open, took a sip. With his other hand he pulled the trigger. Okay. Another one. Silas sent to Faded Glory laundromat business. Connor stole that antimaterial rifle we got from the gunners. I knew it. Yardy's creating a new crew near Green Tech Genetics, gonna have to pay him a visit. Ivy, almost forgot about her probably, still waiting at Pross Bar. It does kind of look familiar. Why does this whole thing read as if it's from a storybook? Who's pulling all the strings? This is making less and less sense. Suppose we'll have to go and track down these other people. Let's head out.
Yeah?
Let's see what you've got, Lucy.
Looking for a weapon?
Well, let me see what you've got. Oh, doggy. There you go. Put some stuff in your pack. Stand still!
Anybody need help with anything?
No, no, I'm completely fine, thanks.
Point out what you need and I'll get right on it.
No, you're alright, Kate. Just carry that thing for me, that'll be fine. This seems to be doing alright. Brotherhood again. What are you checking this place out for? Or are they checking the vault out? Ah, Preston, I wasn't sure if you'd come back here.
What do you need, General?
Well, I thought you were staying at the castle. Anyway.
Sir?
Sorry. We got these schematics from a scientist named Virgil. He said he could get me into the Institute.
The Institute? Why in the world would you want to mess around with them?
Well, I need to see them for one reason.
I just want to see them for myself.
We'll give you whatever help we can. Don't worry about that. Now, assuming you could build this thing, what exactly does it do?
Well, from what I understand, the Institute has something that's called a teleporter. This uses that and hijacks their signal so it can send me instead.
Teleportation? For real? Wow. That would explain a lot about how the Institute manages to operate. If anyone can make heads or tails of those plans, it'd be Sturgis. I haven't found anything yet that he couldn't build or fix. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it. That can only help our cause.
Well, I was sure that Sturgis was the one really to ask, but I just saw him around here 2 seconds ago. What is it? Ah, here he is. Sturgis, my man.
I can fix most things, but people don't fix so easily.
Well, I've got something else for you to have a
See
look
what you
at.
got.
Do you think you could build this?
Wow, what a mess. Looks like encrypted RF transmissions. Okay, so that gets routed through. What the hell? Teleportation. This is some pretty crazy shit. You sure it's for real?
Well, I got it from an ex-Institute scientist.
Seriously? I didn't know you could be an ex-Institute anything and still be breathing. Anyway, the eggheads never think about the nuts and bolts of actually making something work. But, looks like it's all here. Yeah, I'm gonna need some time to study this thing. The handwriting's pretty hard to make out. But, you can get started on what he calls a stabilized reflector platform. You'll need some pretty high-grade metals, but it's basically not that different than the lining of a jet engine or something like that.
Well, if you think you can get it working, we'll see what we can get up and running then.
Well, don't thank me yet. I think I got the gist of it. but it's gonna take some time to work out the details of some of the hairier sections. Here's a list of what you'll need for the first piece. I'm pretty sure we've got all that at Sanctuary, if you want to build it there. While you're working on that, I'll get busy figuring out how to actually build the rest of this thing. Keep in mind, I can already see this is gonna take a crazy amount of juice. Like if you had a spare nuclear reactor handy, we could probably use it. And it's going to be big. So find a nice open building site with lots of power available.
Right, so while you figure that out, I'm going to take a... Let's go take a nap, Kate. Oh, let's go see what thing he's got knocked up there. What the... Wow.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Right, you've outdid yourself here, Sturgis. Well, okay, let's do this.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens.
We'll keep an eye on...
I'm ready when you are.
Right, okay. Keep an eye on that Brotherhood. They're going to be really interested to find out what we're doing here, I think.
Whenever you're ready. Okay, hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute, and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. Don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
Thank you for watching. I hope to see you again soon. YouTube is showing you a couple of videos you might like. Comment down below. Remember to give a big thumbs up and subscribe. Bye!